Hey guys, Oscar here for Not a Grouch, and thanks for watching. Today we have a new thing I'm going to try to do on a regular basis, and that's answering questions from you. So if you have any questions that you'd like me to address, please send them in. You know where to find all my information. If you watch any of my videos or go to the website notagrouch.com, you'll find all that information. By the way, all the background noise you hear is because I'm at the park with my kids, so it's part of the .com lifestyle. So I have a question here, and I'm going to skip the name because I didn't ask permission to put his name publicly, but it says, "Hello Oscar, my name is, and although I've been an artist most of my life, I find blogging a bit baffling. I found your YouTube videos quite useful, but still have a few questions. I was hoping you could coach me along. I know I have many ideas to keep me going, just keep getting discouraged by the technical side of things. I want a self-hosted WordPress blog, but don't know if I know enough to keep it running. From menus to topics to categories to tags, I find it overwhelming. I don't want to pay for a self-hosted blog only to find that I have to give up due to lack of expertise. I have no shortage of materials and ideas like many stuck artists. I wish I had a techie buddy that could follow me around until I get going. Is it as scary as I'm envisioning? Any help appreciated?" Well, it's a great question, and everybody seems to have that question somewhere inside, even if they don't express it. So let me get to it from the beginning. So many ideas, but you keep getting discouraged because of the technical aspect of things, and that's a legitimate concern because you don't want to start something and then realize that you just can't do that. But the scariest part about a blog is actually not starting and realize that you should have started yesterday. So it's quite easy to use a blog and to start it. And for the beginning, you don't really have to worry about a lot of technical things. If you get a good host, a decent theme, and you have good content, you will be on your way to a successful blog. The technical part of things, the technical part of the whole blog comes into play when you need to optimize the blog, when you need to develop a better theme, or when you need to fix a problem. If you did everything right from the beginning, you shouldn't face any real challenges. So follow my advice and start a blog today. Self-hosted. I'll give you some links below to give you a good idea of what a good host should be, and also a special deal since you asked the question. But let me address the rest of the question. You want a blog, but you don't know if you know enough to keep it running. Well, if you want to experience WordPress a little bit before you commit to anything, try a WordPress.com blog first. Most of the interaction you'll have with that site regarding to content is going to be the same whether you have self-hosted or a hosted blog. So things like topics, categories, tags, menus, those are pretty similar on both platforms. And after you try for maybe a couple days, you'll get the hang of all that. As far as using tags and categories, that's really a decision that you make from a content management point of view. So you don't have to use tags, you don't have to use categories, you can use both, you can use one or the other, totally up to you. Also, menus are defined by your content. So it's not a technical issue on that, it's just a matter of you picking how you want to present your content. So if you're an artist and you have a portfolio, one will be a portfolio, one will be current work or projects, another one may be your blog, another one may be on the press, you know, if you have any TV, magazine, newspaper appearances, then that's how you break down your content. And adding menu items is trivial on WordPress. Is literally type it in, a couple of checkboxes. Let me get to the next part. So you don't want to pay for a self-hosted blog. Give WordPress.com a quick try and then get a self-hosted WordPress. If you don't buy a lot of add-ons or paid plugins, having a blog for 1 year should cost you about $10 for the domain and anywhere from $70 to $120 for your hosting, depending on which plan you get and how long. I recommend that if you use one of the links I give you below, you get a 2-year plan because all the links I provide have a special one-time discount for the first time. So if you buy 2 years in advance, you'll save a lot of money. makes no difference to me whether you get 1 year, 2 years, or a month-to-month basis. I don't recommend month-to-month because it's quite expensive. But a solid host will give you speed and reliability, as well as good support should something go wrong. When you're ready to expand and you want to do more with your blog, the WordPress community is huge, so you'll never be at a loss for resources. Whether you find resources available on a forum, on a website, or on WordPress.org, or you hire somebody like me or somebody else to help you, the resources are available. It's just a matter of you actually finding them. The same thing goes for plugins and themes. So if you want to do something specific with your art, like maybe sell it or showcase it on a fancy display, you can do all that with minimal technical expertise, just a matter of doing a little bit of research and installing and configuring the right plugins. All of which I could also help you if you guys continue to ask me questions. Let me review the questions. So, I wish I had a tech buddy that could follow me around until I get going. Well, you found me. Feel free to ask me any other questions. I don't like to share all this information out just on every video, but you were smart enough to find my email address. So anybody else watching that wants to get in touch with me, you'll be able to find that if you just follow my website and stuff. And I'm always glad to help somebody get started. Somebody helped me to get started, so I'll pass that along. So I'm not going to say your name, but thank you for asking the question. I hope this answers it. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me, leave a comment. And for everyone else watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave any comments you have. I'll see you next time. Bye.